Think you can tell what's real? In the world of jade, even the truth has a price. I'm Professor Cat, jade authenticator, collector, and storyteller. Tonight, you will hear how a piece of fake jade cost one man $1,800,000 and how that mistake taught thousands of others what real value truly means. He was a New York businessman, mid-40s, confident, sharp. During a trip to Hong Kong, he wandered through a luxury arcade in Central. Inside, light bounced off glass cases of green bangles. One in particular stopped him. Glowing, translucent, liquid green. A saleswoman whispered, Type A, Imperial Jade, pure from Myanmar. Price tag $1,800,000. He hesitated only for a moment. He'd bought watches, cars, property. Jade felt exotic, cultured, exclusive. He paid. That night, he held the bangle under hotel light, smiling at its glow, never imagining that glow was man-made. So 6 months later, he came to Hong Kong again, planning to insure the bangle. The appraiser took one look through the microscope, and her silence said everything. This, she said finally, is polymer filled, Type B. Market value under 500. He went pale. He wasn't angry. Not yet. He was confused. But I have a certificate. She nodded. It's fake too. Type B jade is real jadeite that has been acid bleached to remove dark inclusion, then injected with polymer to restore shine. It looks perfect, but under UV light, you see the plastic glow. The scam works because perfection sells. The human eye loves symmetry, clarity, shine. But nature doesn't make perfection. Real jade has texture, fibrous interlocking crystals, tiny water-like clouds we call liu. They give strength. They make each piece unique. When you remove those, you remove its soul. The richest clients often fall the fastest because when people believe they can buy beauty, they stop asking questions. I've watched this pattern for years, not only in jade but in life. The more someone wants to believe, the easier it is to deceive them. That's why fake jade looks so real. It's engineered for emotion, not science. Think about it. Plastic can mimic the color, the light, the sound when struck, but not the feeling of depth when you look through the stone. Real jade doesn't sparkle. It glows from within, like calm water lit by morning light. The inner diffusion, we call it 种水, is what tells an expert the piece is alive. After that case, I visited the same Hong Kong arcade. Half the shops were still selling the same Imperial Type A. Different names, same suppliers. Behind each storefront sits a small factory in Guangzhou where workers soak lower-grade jadeite in acid baths for days. Then, pressure fill them with polymer resin. I've walked through those rooms. The air smells of chemical sweet. Trays of bangles line the shelves, each glowing like fake moons. On paper, the cost to make one is $30. On the floor in Central, it sells for $30,000. This is the hidden truth of the jade world. The illusion isn't a mistake, it is a business model. But here's the value you can take from it. Lesson 1. Never buy jade under white LED light. It hides internal texture. Lesson 2. Ask for spectroscopy or FTIR testing, not certificates. Lesson 3. If the color looks too perfect, it's chemical. The same principles apply to everything valuable. If it seems too flawless, it's engineered to control you. In the high-end market, true collectors treat jade like gold because it is gold, solid, stable, and cultural. A flawless imperial bangle can reach millions at Sotheby's, not because it is trendy, but because there's no replacement one's mind. In 1 kilo of gold, you have gold. In 1 piece of true jade, you have status, heritage, emotion, and identity. That's why smart investors now treat top-grade jade as a legacy asset, wearable wealth that appreciates quietly. So, when people ask me, how do I know if it is worth it? I tell them, gold measures price, jade measures perception. The one who trades their perception wins both. The businessman returned to the story, furious. The shop had closed. phone numbers disconnected. He called me later, not for help, but to understand how he missed the signs. I told him the truth, because you didn't buy Jade. You bought a feeling, confidence, admiration, rarity. They sold you that feeling in green. Silence, then he laughed softly. You are right. I just wanted something that made me powerful. That's what Jade does. Real or fake, it reveals who we are when we look at it. If you remember nothing else from this story, remember this. Real value equal to structure plus story plus scarcity. Structure, the natural weave that gives strength. Story, the origin and craftsmanship. Scarcity, the one thing money can't multiply. That's how you judge Jade. That's how you judge anything. Every fake I've seen had the same audience. People who want to believe they are immune to being fooled. That's the paradox of wealth. The more success someone gains, the less they expect deception. In the Jade world, that arrogance feeds the industry. A seller once told me, the richer they are, the less they check the stone. They assume the price proves authenticity. But Jade has no mercy for assumption. It rewards only observation. When you learn to read Jade, you train your brain to slow down. You start noticing the slight fork within the crystal, the direction of fiber, the way light bends, not bounces. That skill, seeing slowly, changes everything. That's why I say, Jade is a mirror. It shows you how you make decisions, what you value, how patient you are. Under laboratory lamps, I often perform what we call the penetration test. A cold beam of light enters the stone. Real Jade scatters it softly. Fake Jade reflects it sharply. When I show this to clients, some stare quietly, others shake their heads as if truth were inconvenient. They ask, so you mean all those years I've been wearing plastic? I never answer with shame. I answer with purpose. Now you can see that's worth more than stone. Seeing clearly in gems, in market, in people is a discipline. It saves you money, but more importantly, it saves you from blindness. Months after losing $1,800,000, the businessman visited me again. He didn't want another appraisal, he wanted guidance. I handed him a small untreated jade bead worth maybe $300. He looked puzzled. I said, carry this, don't show it to anyone. Let it remind you, value isn't loud. A year later, he called back. I kept it, he said. It's the only thing that still feels alive. That's the secret. Once you have seen through illusion, even a small truth feels like treasure. Before we close, 3 real-world takeaways you can use right now. First, demand transparency. Ask sellers for lab results from GIA or NGTC, not laminated certificates. Second, observe in natural daylight. Some jade reveals internal movement under soft light. Fake jade stays flat. Third, learn the market rhythm. When a trend spikes overnight, Imperial Green frenzy, IC type boom, step back. Greed loves momentum. Truth loves stillness. Remember, buying jade isn't about owning beauty, it is about training vision. This was one man's fall into illusion, but the deeper story of jade is not about fakes. It is about desires, the hunger for the rarest green on earth. In our next episode, Blood Green, the price of desire, we enter the auctions rooms of Hong Kong, where dealers gamble fortunes on a single slice of stone. Some win empires, some disappear, and you will learn why chasing the perfect green is chasing the edge between genius and ruin. Every illusion begins with a light, a glimmer we mistake for meaning, a shine we want to believe in. But when that light fades, what remains is what was real all along. The structure, the patience, the truth. In my world, I've seen men lose fortunes and find wisdom. The fake jade took their money, the real jade returned their sight. Because jade doesn't reward greed, it rewards awareness. And once you learn to see through its layers, you start seeing through your own.
Done talking about it. We should do something about it. Done talking about it. We should do something about it. Done talking about it. We should do something about it.